Hello everyone. Hello. So, if you've seen the title, I know I got your attention. Alright, first and foremost, everyone, if this is your first time watching me, please have an open mind, heart, body, and soul so you can hear the whole message. I also have videos attached to prove everything that I'm saying. Okay, I have proof. If you want to believe it, you do. If you don't, hey, that's your choice. I advise you, do not respond in a negative way, because you do respond negative way, then whatever comes to you will be of deservance. Alright, so as you saw, the title is God the Father is a Lie. If God is for you, why you been suffering for so long? Alright, so if you have been watching all my videos, you will understand my knowledge, understand that I am very intellect, that I have a lot of knowledge about life, how to get through things in life on so many different topics. I'm not a one topic person. So and I have proof with everything I talk about. So let me get into it. Let me go back in time. So reason why I stated this is this. First off, I am the original daughter of God, Heavenly Father, and Jezebel, the spirit. Okay, and I'm just keep it like that. So the best way I can explain this is, in time, Jezebel was not Jezebel. So I have a couple movies and things that's attached. First, Moana. Alright, the Hawaiian movie Moana. In Moana, the land was getting contaminated, I guess, going bad, and so Moana had to go to the source where it was a volcano, but it was a female, and once she gave her the little pearl, then the volcano turned back to the motherly type where everything grows. Alright, so we're gonna pick that is Jezebel. So what has happened is this, if that's one part, that's Jezebel, and then the other character is the crab. If y'all seen the movie, I have it attached. The crab is in, I want to say the crab is in a barrel. Alright, but it's about all glitz and glamour and gold. In the descriptions, I drop everything down. But the best way I'm gonna say it like this. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous because okay, let me relax my nerves. Alright, God always had everything he wanted. Everything. God got exactly what he wanted, the way he wanted, however he wanted. No point, however. He was married to Jezebel. That wasn't her name, okay? But we're going to utilize it as that. Jezebel became Jezebel because of me, okay? Because of me. What happened was, when God and Jezebel, the Heavenly Father and Mother, had a child, okay? It was a spirit. That was me and Ye. Alright, me and Ye. Somehow, because of me as a daughter, God really loved me a lot. He was attached to me a lot. So you know how like daddy girls or whatever, and then the mama boys or whatever like that. So Ye was a mama's boy, I was a daddy's girl. Okay. However, God, because I was God creation, and I was created in his image and her image, because he was so in love with her, I became the most beautiful thing in the world. Now, right now, you might be like, she ain't mine type. She don't look like the other folk. First and foremost, I've been through a lot of spells, okay? But I still look good. I love me, and that's all that matters. However, I was technically the most beautiful person in the world, okay? We're talking about back in time, all right? I've been through a lot, all right? Bear with me. I've been through a lot. But I was the most beautiful thing ever created. And it made Jezebel jealous. Okay, she got jealous of me because God kept giving me attention, and so technically Jezebel wanted me out. Jezebel got so jealous to the point that she did everything to change herself. That's why whatever you see in the world now gives you an idea what has happened back in time. So Jezebel kept changing stuff about herself to try to keep God's attention, because she felt like she was in competition with me. So what happened was, when the earth and all of that stuff happened, we're just going to jump to this time. The best way I can say is this: God loved me so much that he actually created y'all out of me. So when I had stated in one of my other videos that my spirit is within all of y'all, it is. And it ain't by choice, it was by demand. Because he loved me that much. Think about when you look at now how there are parents that rape their kids. Why do we have these things going on? Why is rape is a big thing in this world? Why molestation is big? Why incest big? Why is stealing, kidnapping, still killing, destroying big? Because of God. Yes, because of God. He wanted what he wanted. And he loved me so much that he kept creating me over and over and over again. And that would piss Jezebel off. So Jezebel basically got out here in the world, and she's my mother, so she's still a part of me, right? Still a part of me. So she got out of this world and started being a jump off, because she was so mad of me that she went out in this world, and every time he created me, she had to went out and corrupted me. Alright, so that's why my spirit is within everyone. My spirit has been attached to you through centuries, because when God created me, how they said, God created you in his image. Hello, I'm the image. Yeah, that's why when these secret societies and stuff, that's why y'all wanted me, because the more y'all wanted, when y'all found that information out, y'all got obsessed with me and with my energy, and that's why y'all ciphered more of it, because you got to feel God's God energy. God, yeah, that's it. You got to feel God's energy. So basically what happened is Jezebel convinced God to try to take me out, because he wanted to keep her happy at the same time, but he couldn't take the original, so sometimes he'll do it through the copies. And as I'm talking, everything coming to me as I talk, so bear with me. I might have to revamp this message, but I'm just telling you what it is. So she been trying to take me out for the longest. She been trying to take me out through the longest, because she was been jealous of me. However, God has been playing both roles. So he basically do whatever to make her happy by being corruptive and everything, and then he'll come to me and try to be all nice to me to keep me on his side. How many females in this world go through the situation when guys pretend they love you, and then they love bomb you and walk away, love bomb you and walk away? It's to keep you stuck, but at the same time they doing their own thing. That's what God did to me. So when it comes to blessings in this world, the reason why y'all have blessings is because of me. Because he was so busy out here doing his thing and doing what he want to do, that I was the one helping y'all out. I'm the one in the background doing everything, but y'all been giving all the credit to God the whole entire time. Okay, so this is how we unquake it to. The movie Precious is an idea of what I went through in the spiritual world. So my mother represent Monique in the spiritual world of how she was, and not saying that Monique was Jezebel in it, but the way she felt about Precious. So in the movie Precious, Monique basically was mad at Precious, because her husband kept having children with Precious. Precious didn't want that, but that's what kept happening, and Precious had to keep imagining different things to keep herself from she just had to keep imagining different things and stuff to keep her mind in a positive state, despite how her mother treated her. And that's what happened to me in the spiritual. And when it came to me creating, I started creating different things in the world to take my mind off of what was going to me in the spirit. Okay, so what happened was, Jezebel got so jealous to the point she was like, you know what, if I can't beat her, I'ma be her. That's how it went. If I can't beat her, I'ma be her. So she started putting spells on me. When she found out that he never killed me, she started putting spells on me and ciphering my energy. And that's how all of y'all start changing over, because she needed y'all energy to do it. Because she became so corrupt that in order for her to get more people on her side, she needed someone that had my spirit in it to connect, because I love me that much. So she kept getting other people connect. So just like these Masons and Eastern Stars, in order, like, y'all very demonic, but in order to get somebody to come in, you have to get someone that is somewhat still on that godly side, to bring somebody in that's on that godly side to get into the organization, so that it can turn corrupt. And that's what has happened. That's why those societies and all of them became a big thing. God basically being mean to everybody. God has been out here causing ruckus because of Jezebel. He loved Jezebel so much that he would do whatever he could for her to keep her happy. But at the same time, he'll do little snippets for me, come in here and there and try to make me happy. But the whole time he was playing mind games with me. He was playing mind games with me because I'm more powerful than them two combined. Yes, I'm more powerful than them two combined. And the thing about it is, he was using my energy to help keep things going with y'all, because he couldn't do it. So this is what happened. There is a judge in the universe. There's a universal judge. They took his powers away from him because he got too reckless with it. So he been love bombing me, and that's how y'all been getting all this stuff. When it comes to like destructions in the world, like Sodom and Gomorrah or Noah Ark, it's because he would trigger me so bad and screw with me so bad and make me think that he really cared about me, and then as soon as I found out he was using me for his own thing, then I get upset, and that's how a lot of stuff was happening. It wasn't because I wanted to, but it's like I had to clear out the energy. So like Sodom and Gomorrah was a big sex thing, because God is a sex addict. Yes, God loves everything. So when y'all talk about LGBTQ, all of that, God loves it all. God loves it all. God's a freak. Okay, he's a freak on top of the freak on the freak. Okay, so that's why we have so much crazy stuff in the world. But yeah, I'm the one that's been healing y'all and doing different things. When it comes to people with disabilities and stuff, the reason why the kids have disabilities is two ways. One, the child spirit did something in a past life, and that's their karma. Okay, that's their karma. But the reason how that happened is this. The other part of it is, if you as a parent are not in godly time and you on that demon time, or you've been on that demon time, it could be your karma in the reality world. Those are glitches. And not saying a bad way, 'cause I'm considered a glitch. Okay, I'm considered as a glitch, but those are glitches in the system. It's with the karma. Okay, I know my message everywhere, but let me just roll with it. Eventually I get back on track and stuff. But that's what it was. It was like there was punishments in different ways to the people. So instead of destroying the world, a lot of times punishments came back to y'all through your kids, through your situations, or whatever like that. But yeah, God is on the demonic side. He became the demonic side, and he caused ruckus. And I know y'all, but the Bible said, well, I'm gonna ask you one question. Who gave you the Bible? Your parents? Who gave them the Bible? Their parents. Who gave them the Bible? Their parents. Do your parents lie? Yes, they do. Every parent lie. So everybody have been lied to. Okay, the Bible is some stuff is correct, but there's some lies in there as well. And the lies was to cover up who I was, because God didn't want y'all to know who he truly was. God walked in this door basically pretending to be something he wasn't, because he wanted y'all to follow his lead. He's a thief in the night. He was pretending to be this godly person, but he's not. Okay, all of that, he's not. Jezebel's not. I'm the only person in the world that has unconditional love. God has conditional love. Okay, if you don't do what God wants, he'll come at you. All right, for me, I always was different. I still show compassion and love to you, but at the same time, when you do something wrong, karma comes to you. But God play mind games on people in a hard way. So a lot of times when y'all have happy moments, and then out of nowhere something goes, and you know you was on good time, he was playing mind games. Just to let you know. But the reason for me is I was supposed to help. The reason for me being here is to help heal their relationship, because I'm considered their therapist. I had to heal their relationship. If I didn't heal their relationship, this whole world would have been destroyed. It was supposed to have been destroyed, I think, this year. This year would have been the end of times. Yep. They've been trying to destroy me because they didn't care. And if I didn't come through, y'all all be dead. Just to let you know that. And when I say dead, it wouldn't be no comeback. It wouldn't be no let's try again. It'll be that's it. Because the divine had a time limit on earth. Yep, they was going to destroy it. This earth was going to be destroyed, but it wasn't going to be based off of me. It was going to be based off of them. They was going to destroy the whole entire world, because they was like, if we can't get these people to get on the right track and change the energy up, all it's doing, they're going to destroy themselves anyway. So before they cause ruckus in the universe, we're going to destroy them ourselves. Just to let y'all know. So if I didn't come through, your behinds would have been the last heartbeat. So all I gotta say is, I have to have some type of to be able to say this story, and I'm the only person in the world that's saying it and still on a good in a good spirit, and I'm not on demon time. But so this is the thing. God the Father has been talking through Ye. All right. He does talk through John Monopoly. That's who he normally in. That's the body form he's normally in. It's John Monopoly. Okay, Monopoly game. Think of the Monopoly game. Taxes and debts. Y'all names make a difference in this world. Just to let you know that. But anyway, there's times that there's times that God do talk through Ye. So I've said this before. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's God. So to give you an idea of what Ye true spirit is and how he really is, that y'all don't get a chance to see, Kid Cudi. Y'all see how like Kid Cudi is really like, not saying he's timid, but he's kind of shy and all of that and stuff. Yes, that's why them two is real close to each other, because they are just alike. That's Kid Cudi represents Ye true spirit. Even though that Kid Cudi is Kid Cudi, but that's his true spirit. That's why they used to get along so well, because he can understand each other, because they just alike. However, when it comes to Ye personality, either he chimes in, I chime in, or God chime in. Now this is the thing, and I'm gonna have to televise it. And Ye, are you ready for me to televise it? Okay. So we cannot control, when it comes to me and Ye, we can't control the stuff that has happened to us, because I represent Jezebel, he represents God. Okay. But in the spirit world, it's different. Like God and Jezebel, they the ones on demon time. So when it comes to me and Ye personal hands, our reality hands, we ain't done a daggone thing. Okay, we have not done anything. I know the screen froze. We haven't done anything. When it comes to demon time, that's God and Jezebel spirit. Okay, but as me and Ye, our hands are clean. We never done anything. But they are us at the same time, but we don't have control over them. They have control over us to an extent. So because of the spells and stuff, and because how God loves everything, there are some things that has happened in the world when it comes to me. So when it comes to me, I love everything. When I say everything, because of the godly spirit. Because I love everything, I love everything. Does that mean in my reality, have I done everything? No. Okay, no. But I still love everything. And yes, I'm talking about sex-wise now. Kids off the limit. My brain know how to shut that down. Okay, I don't sexualize kids. That's a no-no. Okay, that's a no-no. Hold on, my heart falling. Oh, it's upside down. So I do have self-control. Okay, I have self-control. And Ye has self-control as well. When it comes to the godly spirit, that's something different. So the godly spirit acts between these secret societies. So a lot of y'all that's in these secret societies, if y'all accept the mission on God, y'all did a lot of heinous stuff. I think that's the word. Y'all did a lot of crazy stuff when it comes to kids, relationships and stuff. Y'all did a lot. That was God. Okay, God and Jezebel controlling the situation. Okay, however, in order for them to control the situation, you have to accept the mission. All right, you have to accept the mission. When it comes to Ye, this is the thing I have to express. Hold on a second. Okay, I just need to double check on some information. So when it comes to Ye, there was a situation that happened with IGGY. There he comes. With IGGY Azalea, she stated that Ye was sending out like pictures of his genitalia and stuff to her dude or whatever like that. I want y'all to know something. That wasn't Ye doing. Okay, that was God. All right. In the reality form, Ye has never touched another man. Okay? He hasn't. Let me double check. Have you ever touched another man? Yes or no? Okay. See, I'm doing it in front of y'all. Alright? He never physically touched another man. That's like in reality, he never physically a man, okay? But when it comes to like these sexual conversations and stuff like that, it's not him that's saying these things. It's literally God. God is chiming in. Y'all know, how many of y'all say God is with you, right? Okay, it's God. God has been the one that been saying that crazy stuff. So I think I attached a video, and the way she said it, the voice, and he gets real deep. If y'all ever go and look at Ye facial expressions, you can see the soft spoke, like the soft face, like real genuine, and then you can see a real like evil face. That's God. Yes, that's God. God is the one that has the real evil face, and you can see the face changes up. Alright, so the people that say, I've talked to the different variations of gay. I'm not Ye, but of Ye, because you've seen God. And he's a channeler. So this is a thing. There are a lot of people in this world that can channel other people's spirits. Okay? If their spirit is strong enough, he can channel that energy through and talk through as that person. Okay? There's times when I channel through. And my energy strong enough, and when y'all disrespect him, I'll chime in and say what I got to say. Okay? But when it comes, if anything that was sexual, when it came to a God, that wasn't y'all. It was not. That's God. God is the freak link. Okay? And I'm not saying the bad way. I'm just saying that God has, yeah, that's God doing. Alright? God, that's God. Alright? I know you don't want to hear it, but that's why these folks try to change the narrative up. Because think about it, y'all. Why is it that these preachers and all of these been saying, oh, you don't post that same sex, this and that or whatever, right? But all of them doing it. Think about it. How is it they promoting that's a no-no, but behind closed door they doing it? Because they already knew about the spirit. Okay? So again, that's not y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all know if y'all have any photos of his area or messages, that's God sending that message to y'all to trigger y'all. And this is the thing. God knows everything. So if you have a message, then if you receive that message, he already know you on that time. Yes, God ain't gonna sit there and say something that he know ain't real. So if you sit back and that you receive one of those messages that was on some sexual stuff, that means God already know you into that. And when it comes to IGGY, AZALEA, you had liked that message that you received. You got turned on by it. Yeah, you did. Right now you trying to act out because you trying to be against him because somebody is trying to get you to be against him. So anybody that's against Ye right now is because they don't want their truths to be told. Just to let y'all know that's what's going on. Anyone that's against Ye right now that's in this celebrity world, if y'all say something hateful about him and y'all nobody ain't been talking about you in a minute, and now all of a sudden now you got a voice, but you didn't have a voice when he was talking about some good stuff, that means the higher ups got some information on you. And guess who the higher ups is? God. See, this is the thing. I had to help prepare God and Jezebel's spirit. Y'all been set up by God. God already told these people in the government systems and everyone, and everybody is on schedule. All of y'all about to go down. They've been getting information off of y'all for years. Ever since I was little. Yes, ever since I was little, y'all been clocked. Y'all been clocked before you when y'all was kids. A lot of y'all was clocked before when y'all was kids because God already know the future. And y'all was set up because God already knew what y'all was up to, because it's not just about your reality life, it was the spirits inside of y'all. And in order to get this process taken care of, we got to take down the spirits, because what happened was I found out that y'all was going to set up God and Jezebel. Yeah, I found out y'all would set them up, right? I found out you would set them up. And see, what happened is, once they found out I was telling the truth, they've been clocking y'all ever since. Clocks can be clocked. Just to let y'all know that. So, y'all got to give it up. And reason why I talk the way I do is because God is on that time. This is the thing. Getting to heaven ain't hard, y'all. It ain't hard. I can talk as raunchy as I want to. If I want to sit here and say the most sexual thing in the world you can think of, I can, and I'm still in heaven's gate. Just to let you know. And I can be as nice and easygoing as well. It ain't that hard. These folks have lied to y'all because they was trying to get the control. They wanted to be able to create their own God. And that's why the world the way it is. They want to take the control from God. But God already had lost the control long time ago. And the only reason why y'all kept believing in God because these folks told you to believe in God. But the thing about it is, it was me the whole time. Yeah. No matter how many times I died and came back, I never technically died. My spirit just keeps bouncing. My spirit just keeps bouncing. That's it. Because my spirit's inside of y'all. But God was the one that been out here creating these narratives and stuff like that. Part of it was a setup. And I'm talking based off of what's being said to me as I talk. So it was a setup. Want to prove that if you misuse the power, what will happen? Again, if you go back and look at that Moana movie with the crab in the barrel, all of y'all in the barrel, y'all never got out. Because y'all was all about the glitz and glamour and the jewels that you don't even know how to breathe in the real world the right way. But yeah, God been on demon time. God been setting me up the whole time. And God been using me and Ye. God been putting both of us against each other. And the reason why God put us against each other because he was mad that him and his wife wasn't happy. That's why. Why they're broken homes? Where we get the definition of what a broken home is? God, Jezebel, parents, broken home. Why about when it comes to black folks? Why is it the black family don't have fathers in their lives? Because God. Y'all, like all of this, where do we get stuff from? Where do you get the names from? Where we get the names of food, the names of places, people, things? Where we get the definitions from? Where we get anything from? Something had to be done in order for us to have these things happen. All we doing is showing exactly over and over again what they went through. It took over 8 billion people to help them to figure out how to fix their situation. Everyone has a significant other in the world, and they've been creating we've been creating them all over again to help figure it out. In order for to stop the chaos in the world, someone had to help heal theirs, and that was me. But they had put so much hate and so much evil onto me because they was jealous of me because of my abilities. They didn't understand how is it that we keep hurting her and keep being hateful towards her and she still shows love. She still have a good heart. How is it that no matter what we do to her, she still keeps getting up every single day? How is it that she ain't mad? I'm pissed off and I got everything I want and she's still happy and she ain't got nothing. Ain't that what y'all was doing to me? Y'all was mimicking them. Mimicking me. That's it. So I know you're like, what the heck? I don't believe her. Don't care. Put like this. Right now, I'm living with someone. Once I come out there in the open eye, then you'll believe me. Because how can I get somewhere if I ain't got the funds for it? I do have it. And that's another thing. I own the world. Okay? The world is my gift. And the world is going to be my gift based off of me fulfilling this destination. The reason I'm going through this is because guess what? There's no one sitting in the throne. Whoever in the world, because my spirit is within all of y'all, said this was fair game. Anyone in the world could have did this or done this because my spirit was within all of y'all. Okay? But whoever was willing to take on the challenge, gets to have the throne. See, I was worrying about getting that doctor job or that CEO job and this and that. My goal was to get the world, and I accomplished it. All from my home. Off a 1-cent phone. Alright, so anyway, I have a couple things. So I'm gonna attach a couple of songs as well. You know who you are. I'm gonna attach Moana, 2 songs. One is Shiny and the other one is You Know Who You Are. And then I got 2 songs called Fake Love attached. But the thing is, this is how I'm gonna prove my message. Okay, this is how I'm gonna prove it, that what I'm saying is real, because I can't create. I can, but these situations have happened in different points of time. Okay, in different points in time, so you will know that what I'm saying is real. Alright, so first, if you look at Moana, in Moana, you listen to the words, in Shiny, he's basically stating that he can get anything he wants, but he calls Moana a fish, okay, a fish, which technically he represented that as a mermaid, okay. Think back at the Little Mermaid. Sebastian was the little crab, but think about the dad. The dad was Trident. And what was his power? He was electrical. What power I have? Electrical. If y'all wouldn't see my other videos, I have electrical power. Okay, I get charged up by anything in the world. Okay, I have electrical power. So yeah. So this Shiny. So in that video, you have Maui. That is technically Ye. He is shapeshifter. Okay, to let you know, if y'all ever heard one, he's a shapeshifter. He can change his forms in the spirit to something else. Okay, and reality. He actually can do it in reality too. But yeah, so he had to get his power from God in order to be able to accomplish this, but I had to help him out, because God had a mind control on him. Alright, so yeah, it was a part of secret society, but not because he wanted to. It's because Jezebel brought him into it. Alright, mama's boy, he wanted to make her happy, and that's what happened. The next song is You Know Who You Are. That's me going to Jezebel, the mother. In the spiritual world, I talked to her, and I learned a lot of things about her. So if you want to get an idea of how Jezebel's spirit truly is and how God's spirit truly are, Scandals. In Scandals, Pope, the dad named Pope, think about it, what like the Pope in the church, that's how God's spirit truly is. His energy really is. And how Jezebel's spirit is really like I think it was her name, Michelle, in there. I can't remember. I think it's Michelle. I can't remember. But matter of fact, I got my phone. Let's go find out, because something's coming to me, so I'm gonna do it in real time. I don't think it's Michelle. What is it? Rowan. Okay, Pope. Rowan. Okay, Rowan. Think about Nicki Minaj song, Moment for Life. When the fairy godmother come in, she was like, have you talked to Rowan? Who's Rowan? Pope. God. Okay, keep on going. Where's the mama at? Where is she? No, her name is Maya. Poet. Maya Lewis. Maya. There's something attached to that. I'll get back to that. There's something attached to it. Dang. All these characters is connected to something else. Lord, I could talk for days off of all y'all daggone movies and storylines. Anyway, let me just stick to the basics. So yeah, so if you want to know how Jezebel true spirit is, it's Maya. And Scandal. She is, the spiritual mother is exactly like that. And if you listen to her in one scene, she was talking about how dealing with the black man, and how female can have strength and how it intimidates a man. That's how that relationship was. Okay, that's how it was. Oh dear Lord, it's a lot. Alright, so we're gonna scroll down, and then the song that's gonna prove what I'm saying is this: Mary J. Blige, A Family Affair. All right, if you go look at that video, Mary J. Blige, her hair is black and white, which represent the good and the bad. If you look at the style of outfit she got on, she got a dominatrix suit on, outfit on. If you pay attention to the scenery, it's a Diddy party. It's a Diddy party. At the door, what happens? The keys are left at the door. Okay, the keys left at the door. So let me see. So this is how I wrote it. I said this song represents the Diddy parties. Mary wearing a dominatrix outfits. The keys are left at the door. There's a big bed in the club. If y'all notice, there's a big long bed in the club. Mary says she's serving drinks. So what y'all know about those drinks? Y'all know about those drinks. What's on the table? There is a seafood boil on the table. What club you know have a seafood boil? Seafood boil represents the mermaid, which represents me, the sacrifice. Okay, and it says I'm the main course. All right, and yeah, I'm the main course because Diddy represents God right now. Diddy is God right now. Yep, Diddy is God. And I attached a video. If y'all remember, there was a time that he had a shirt called Von Dutch or something, and he's at a thing, and he said, I can get anything I want, or something like that, because he's God. That's why, if you go back and listen to Ye and talking to Diddy in the in jail, what did he say? You raised me. You raised me. See, this is the thing. There's Diddy, but God's spirit is inside of Diddy. The true spirit of God is inside of him. That's why Diddy the way he was, because he was operating off of God energy. So that's why that he must be, that's the kid's dad. He must be chiming in or something, and he can chime the heck out. But Ye, that's why Ye was the way he was with him, because God was channeling through him. Yeah, that's why he recorded the video and he said everything he did. That's why North was on the song, because technically it's God. But see, God changed his ways, but did he stay the same? So it's like this. Have y'all ever been around someone where you was a specific way and you was around a group of people and you changed for the better, but everybody stayed the same on that same energy? That's kind of what happened. But God channeled through Diddy to express his love, because Ye was the only one that still loved him no matter what he did wrong. So yeah, that's how it was. There's another part to it. That one represent me. The song Kid Cudi song Heartbreak. Kid Cudi song Heartbreak. That's another one. No. I'm sorry. Not that. Ye song Heartbreak. So at the Hollywood Bowl, if y'all go back and look at the Hollywood Bowl, which I'm gonna attach that video, Ye is singing to a lady that's in gold, and then he also singing to, and then there's a black lady with an afro. So in that video, Ye is not Ye. That's God singing to the girl with the gold. She represents Jezebel. He's basically singing to her, confessing how he feels towards her. And then the black lady represents me in the reality. So when Kid Cudi comes up, he's singing technically to me. But Kid Cudi is actually Ye. So it's like this. God channels through Ye, but at the same time, Ye is Ye. Okay, he has his moments, and then God channels through him as well. So Ye been trying to get my attention, but at the same time, reason why Ye been with all of these females that technically are Jezebels, because God. Only reason why Ye been with all of y'all, right, is because it's God with y'all. God been trying to get to Jezebel, and the main Jezebel right now is Kim. Yes, Kim. If you notice that the lady with the gold is a white lady. She's a white lady. But I'm not white. You understand me? It's just that's who Jezebel became. She changed herself so much to the point she became white. You wanna know why she became white? Because of the light. Even though this is what I look like, right? My light is bright. So she thought that if she become a white woman, maybe he'll be in love with that. She couldn't change, she didn't know how to turn the light, the physical light on, the spiritual light on. So she became a white woman. Yep. She became a white woman. She became a white woman because she was like, am I bright enough for you now? How many black dudes go to white women? That's all it was. It was, am I bright enough for you now? Can you see me now? Because no matter even though I was black, she couldn't turn her actual light on inside. So when I'm on my phone, you can really see my light. Even now, sometimes if I do certain things, you see the screen get lighter. You see how it got lighter? Now I can see it on my side. I'm not sure you can see it on your side. But like if I get closer or something like that, and sometimes I put my hand up or whatever, if my energy reflect, the screen will start getting lighter. I know the other day I did a video and I was like, I don't need my own light. And as soon as I said I don't need my own light, I got my own light, and then boom, the screen went bright. Yeah. So that's why she was the way she was. That's why Ye been talking on white women, because of God. It ain't Ye wanting, that was God doing it. But he's there, he's interacting. So what happens is this, it's in reverse. So on the reality side is God with y'all. In the spirit side, Ye is with me. Yeah, I know it's weird or what I'm saying, and I'll break it down another form. But right now this is the best I can give you. Alright, so next, another song to, where are we at? Did I put it here? It says I'm Going Down by Mary J. Blige. Okay. Now, and I'm Going Down, this is really how it's going to prove everything I'm saying, that this was all a setup. When you look at Mary J. Blige, she has a black jacket on. It's the same exact jacket Bianca had on at the Grammys. And you know how old that song is. Alright? You know how old that song is? It's the same jacket. Because Ye was presenting Bianca as Jezebel, which it was technically God. God was trying to show off Jezebel. And he was trying to show her, like he was showing her off. Like presenting her, like, okay, here's your attention. I'm giving you all the attention. And she got all the attention. She got all the attention because he felt like that was his way to prove to her. Because that was Kim, because Bianca is Kim, y'all. Oh my God, thank you, I finally get out. Bianca is Kim. I'm about to say it's all a dream. It's all a setup. Bianca is Kim. Ye been with Bianca. Alright. The same way Kim already knew who Ye was, Ye, which is God, already knew who Kim was. They had got back together. God really was in love with Kim, but God was in love with Kim. Ye was in love with me. Whenever Ye look at Kim, he would see me. But whenever God look at Kim, he would see Jezebel. We see how Kim is, okay? Both of them was with us at the same time in one form. But Ye had to deal with Kim through the spirit. So when he would die with Kim, he would be here with me in my reality. Okay? So that means whoever I was talking to, he would chime in through them. And he was with me. So any relationship I was in, I was with Ye. Okay? I was with Ye. Any relationship that she was in, Jezebel was with her husband, which was God. Okay, I know it sounds weird, but it is what it is. So Ye couldn't stand the situation anymore. Ye was there doing it for God because Ye was trying to get God and Jezebel to get on the same track, because me and Ye are the spirits of our mother and father, but he was there to try to help them to get themselves together, to heal themselves. But unfortunately, Kim was still on dumb time, and what happened was I had to let God know, like, look, God, I'm trying everything to fix the situation, because they would channel my spirit through Kim. So a lot of times when y'all seen Kim, you wasn't seeing her, you was seeing me. Okay, when it came to evil stuff, that's Kim. But if you ever see like Ye smiling, when you see Ye smiling, that was because my spirit was channeling through. If you ever saw her with the kids, actually play with the kids, that was me. That was my spirit channeling through. Okay, and she knows it. Okay, don't think she don't know. She knows it. Okay, she knows it, but she don't care. She was still stealing from me because she wanted me. She wanted to be me and her. So Jezebel got greedy. Jezebel got greedy, and she was like, I'm gonna destroy the child. If I can destroy the child, then I can have Ye and God at the same time. She wanted both. Okay, she wanted both energies so she can have full power. All right, I know it's a lot. It's all coming to me while I'm talking, but that ain't how it was gonna go down. Cause I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and be with my dad at the same time. Like, I can't do it. It's a spiritual thing. I'm like, I'm not about to do that. Y'all can do that in your own family time. I can't do that. And Ye felt the same way. We're like, me and him, we're attached. We've been attached, always attached. So I had to pull the Jezebel, the real Jezebel, out. So who Kim is now is the essence of Jezebel. Okay, the essence, but the real Jezebel spirit that was in her is gone. She's no longer on earth. This is just a residue, okay, from her. So what happened was this: I had to talk to them and show Jezebel that Kim was trying to take her all the way out. But in order to take her all the way out, she had to take me out. And then when she killed me off, then she would have been able to have full control over Jezebel, because, excuse me, Ye would have no choice but to have to accept her because I'm gone. So it was one of those things where I had to prove to these people, to God, I had to prove to God, Ye, and Jezebel, the original mother, that this society that they created, well, God and Jezebel created, I had to prove to them that they was trying to take control over them and kill them off. Okay, I had to prove it. So I was able to go through time and see what y'all plans was and see what was going on, and then I brought the message back. And the way I brought the message back, by dabbling in the music industry, the TV industry, the movie industry, and different things, I had to provide proof of every single thing. And y'all took the bait. Y'all took the bait because y'all wanted that power so much. So when y'all got certain roles and certain things, y'all didn't care about the role you had. You were just happy that you was going to get money off of it. But you didn't know that that was y'all evidence to prove that y'all was a part of these societies and that y'all was on demon time. So once I did that and figured that out, I was able to repair the relationship. And once I was able to repair the relationship, that's how it took centuries, but in this round, that's why y'all wasn't able to take me out, because they were giving me heads up of what was going on. So they made y'all think that y'all still had the power and, well, full control. I basically still allow y'all to have it, but once y'all wasn't looking, they'll come in and let me know what's going on. Then I'll do my, get myself together, do whatever I need to do to handle the next task. Y'all got set up big time. However, and I'm going down, right? She has the jacket on and she's singing. It's her apology. It's her apology to God, saying, I'm sorry for what I done. But if you look at her, it's a bunch of Mary J. Blige, and what they doing, walking downstairs over and over again. A bunch of the same Mary J. Blige. If you go and look back at what's that song? Amazing, so amazing, on Hollywood Bowl, so amazing. What is God doing? Which that's God. God is standing in front of the same stairs with a bunch of men behind him that look the same. And if you look at one of his songs, y'all go back and look at the Hollywood Bowl, he goes through each person. And if you look at, I'm not going to attach the whole thing. You got to look it up. You got to do some homework yourself. But all the guys go out into the crowd because they are watching y'all. Yeah, his spirit is watching everyone. His spirit is watching y'all. He letting y'all know he's been watching y'all the whole time. He's been letting y'all know he's been watching every single thing you do. That's why y'all got away with stuff so long, because we need to clear y'all off the grid. Matter of fact, I'm gonna attach this song, Ye song, Off the Grid. He trying to clear. They trying to clear y'all all the way off. And yeah, y'all set yourselves up because y'all wanted all that power. Y'all was taking control. God basically allowed y'all to do stuff, and then y'all try to take over. So God and Jezebel set y'all up. But this is the thing. Reason why Jezebel's spirit is completely gone, because that was her way to show me that she actually loved me at the end, because she wanted to prove that she was sorry, because she knew that both of us couldn't be in the same house together. The world is my house, and you know how when the mother and the child live together, two females, it don't really work out that well after a while, not all the time. So she said she would sacrifice her life for me to have mine. Yep. So once she did that, that's when I snatched my energy back away from y'all, because she ain't have no control anymore. Yeah, Kim didn't have any control anymore. That's why none of the spells and stuff work anymore, because I was able to pull my energy back. And when it comes to like, that's why Diddy went down and stuff. How in the world did he go down? How? His hand was in everybody's jaw, everybody's pockets. He was out there. How could God did it? God allowed himself to go get locked up. God put all the information out there, because God was like, you know what? It's time. I can't do it anymore, because Jezebel ain't here anymore. And there was, I think I talked about in another video, how there was a point he asked me. Don't get me wrong. He asked me, how will you feel if you were in a relationship with me and Ye, both of us together? And I was like, no, I can't do that. I can be a daughter, but I can't do that. But even when it comes to the daughter mode, I have to separate myself all the way from him. I can't talk to him no more because of what he done. Because if I continue communicating with him, then he can come back in and do the same stuff all over, and I'm not about to risk that. So yeah, it's a lot, and I know I'm a little airy where y'all like, what, Watch the videos. If you watch the videos, every single one, and listen to the words, it's going to tell you exactly what's going on. Another one. So, after So Amazing, then the other song is by Kid Cudi. What's the name of that song? The Pursuit of Happiness. So, in Kid Cudi, Pursuit of Happiness, that's Ye. That's considered as Ye. He has the Jesus chain on. If you notice, Ye always had a Jesus chain on. Before he had a Jesus chain, he had an angel. Then he got in a car accident. Once he got in a car accident, he always wore a Jesus chain everywhere he go, because he always letting me know that he's taking me wherever he goes at. And but yeah, in the song Pursuit of Happiness, basically that's Jay acknowledging what's going on. He's looking at like, Dad, like I'm around all this stuff. This is like, I don't want all of this. He wanted me instead. But if you look at the video, there's a bunch of lookalikes in there. A bunch of lookalikes. You see a person that looked like Beyonce. I even noticed there was a girl that looked like AZALEA in there. There's a bunch of lookalikes. And the thing about it like this, the lookalike people are either the people that are part of the society, secret society, that represents the secret society. Everybody in there represents the secret society. And if there's somebody that ended and looked like somebody that passed away, those are ones that went missing in action, that they killed off. Yep. So just about everyone in there represents someone that's in that secret society or someone that was killed by this secret society. Yep. Now, at the end of it, you see that Ye end up is like, you see Kid Cudi looking like he's drunk, and he's just looking at himself like, is this really what it is? If y'all are faithful watchers of my video, there is a video of where Ye is in a club long time ago. He did a skit where he's in a club and he's basically drunk, and he's like, that's my song on the radio, on the thing, that's my song, and he's touching people and this and that. That's what it represents, that moment. But the song of it is called The Pursuit of Happiness. Let's get to it. The movie The Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith, who I tell you that Will Smith is like okay. So he represents the Jesus form, which is really the God form, right? So I added a video where he's on the basketball court playing ball, right? Think of the GOAT, which is Michael Jordan, right? So Will Smith's son, which represents me, is playing basketball, which represents Michael Jordan, okay? Playing basketball. And he shoots, and he says something, I forgot, but he ended up giving up, and because the dad was like, yeah, you right, but at the end, the dad told him, no matter what, no matter if it's me or anybody, you pursue your dreams, you believe in it basically, right? But at that time, when he picks up the ball represents a couple things. One, Michael Jordan, Mitch, the GOAT, greatest of all time. And not saying you're not, you are the GOAT in basketball. I get it. Okay, you go in basketball. But greatest of all time represented me. The ball also represents Castaway. You know the movie Castaway? Where the dude that played Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks. What happens in Castaway? He's there by himself for so long. That he believes in that ball, that is it, that the soccer ball, he believes in the ball, and that's his friend, but he believes so much that he was gonna get back home, that he actually get there. That represents me. But then at the same time, if you look at where, I think, what is it, his name, Jaden? Yeah, Jaden. When Jaden's standing beside that little machine, what was that machine about? It's about a light. Oops, everybody fall in love with me while I'm talking. I'm sorry. Hold on, bring y'all back. It represented light. What was Will Smith? I know that Will Smith is another guy, but the whole thing about it was he was trying to get this invention out here that had dealt with the light. So that, the ball, and when he's saying all of that, what's in the background? The American flag. That is the dream I had. Oh my God. Yeah, so I accomplished my goal. My goal was to be able to be a leader of the world. In order to do it, I had to prove my worth. I had to prove that I can handle anything. I had to prove that I can control my emotions, my abilities. I had to prove that I'm a healer. I had to prove that I wasn't arrogant. I had to prove that I could still love people no matter what they do in the world, what they do to me, whatever. I had to prove a lot of things. You understand? I had to have true love. I had to know that money wasn't the goal in life. Loving me was the goal. I had to realize I could be anything that I want to be. See, even though God and Jezebel did what they did, it was all to prepare me for the throne. So all this crazy stuff in the world that y'all done, y'all was my test. Wow. It was all a setup to get me ready for the throne. If y'all go back and look at not Made in America, which that's relevant too, because Will Smith was in it, and the girl found out that her parents wasn't her parents. Yeah, all of this crazy, right? But anyway, Coming to America. What happened in Coming to America? We're gonna talk about the second round. In Coming to America, Eddie Murphy had a child, right? Had a child that he found out that he had, and the child had to prove that he could be able to handle the stuff. He had to go through different tasks. I had to go through all these tasks to be able to prove that I deserve the top spot, because I'm the leader of the world. I'm the leader of the world. I had to prove that I can be able to handle y'all. They caused all this chaos to see how I was going to handle everything. So now we can have a new world with the right rules and everything like that. All of this was a setup. All of this was a setup. Reason why when it comes to people passing away, it's a hurtful thing, don't get me wrong, but your spirits is what counts the most. Your spirits is what keep coming back. Your spirit is what gives you the opportunity to enjoy the beauty of this world and their lives. All of y'all been playing a role. All of y'all been playing a part. Some of y'all got money off of it. Some of y'all got other things off of it. Everybody been actors and actresses the whole time. Now, since y'all finished playing acting, now you can you can actually be your true selves. So, I know it's not like the way you thought, but I just look at the videos. And then go from this. If you don't believe me, go from this video and then go back to all my other videos and go look at the descriptions. I'm on it. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. How is all the videos attaching to what I'm saying? How is it that the descriptions and everything I'm saying is exactly to a T? Because every movie, every TV show, every song I was a part of, I'm inside of each and every one of you. I had to create little golden nuggets and little clues to find my way back home. Technically, I was thrown into the forest, and they told me I had to find my way back. They put me in the forest. They left me in the forest by myself, and I had to deal with the ghouls, the goblins. I had to deal with the predators and the preys. I had to deal with all these different things. And they said, if you can make it back home, then you can be on the throne. Now I can sit back. All the poverty and all the crazy stuff that I've been through, I it's crazy. In this process, I set everything up. And what I mean, I set things up, I play smart. I play smart, not hard. So even though I was going through a lot of ups and downs and a lot of crazy chaos, I realized being on that throne by myself sucks. Watching them, it sucks. It's a headache. So I decided to give y'all a little piece of the joy. And whoever accepted it and loved doing it the right way, y'all get to see the happy life as well. And the ones that took advantage of the information I provided, bye. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.